expect them to go off and to try to train to be pros or anything like
No,
that, or to make it their livelihood.
Nope.
So, you know, it's like for them, it's like, yeah, okay. Because concussions, I think, are always a thing. You know, you're getting popped in the head.
Yep.
But that's why we train the way that we train to develop those kind of defense mechanisms to mitigate that. You know, but like schools, you're here for college.
Yeah,
you know,
you're here for college.
You're here for college.
And look, I don't want to minimize concussions because obviously they're real.
Yeah.
However, let me throw this out there.
Hot take, okay.
All right, hot take here is that this reminds me of a conversation I had with one of my my doctor. At one point, we were talking about this, and you know, and at some point, he was joking about boxer, you know, getting because I was like, hey, didn't you play football?
Good point.
He's like, oh yeah, I guess that's a good point, right? I would argue that actually, you know, one of the sports that has the most concussions.
Soccer.
Soccer's way worse.
Mm-hmm.
I literally, I am all seriousness. If I was, you know, and this is as someone who coached soccer, little kid soccer, for 13 years, right? But I was a little bit of a different one because of my familiarity with concussions. I did not allow my kids to head the ball, right? And they hated it.
Oh, I bet
they would.
That's like the best part.
I said, yeah, but I would pull them out if they headed a ball like on a corner kick or something. They did it on purpose. You're out, you know, and they resented it, you know, a little. But I'm like, no, either take that thing on the chest or something, or you don't do it. I was like, there's no goal in rec soccer that's worth, you know, getting concussions. Even with that coaching, I had one of my kids major concussion from soccer. So I'm saying yes, boxing. The whole point is to hit the other guy in the head. I get it. However, I'm betting that as far as concussion generation,
low stats,
way better as a sport than soccer, way better than than football for sure. So.
Yeah. Well, and no, that's a good point too, because all registered boxing gyms in the nation are registered through USA Boxing. So we are a collegiate gym, but our club is registered. And they've got stats out there, comparing, because they collect data points after all these fights and stuff. And we are crazy low, you know, which is really difficult to explain. It's almost like trying to teach somebody, hey, your power actually comes from the force you've generated from the floor and how it's shooting up through your kinetic chain. So quit trying to arm punch.
Yeah.
You know, use your freaking Tommy.
See, there's a good coach
Send
right
it.
there.
Thanks.
There it is.
All my credibility in that one statement.
She is the GOAT.
She is. She's got to be.
Thanks, Al.
Like, literally everything she's saying, I'm like, yeah, that's right.
But
that's
you know, it's that same principle where it's like, hey, man, the stats on concussions are low. Well, boxing, okay, but like in reality, I mean,
we're not pros.
We're not pros.
Yeah, we're not pros.
Yeah.
We're not pros. And even then, they couldn't. If every boxing match ended with a concussion, there's no way guys could have careers more than.
Oh, heck no.
You know, it just.
No.
Are there extreme examples? Absolutely.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And so are there. And I have a 9-year-old girl that loves horseback riding, and it terrifies the crap out of me. I make her wear a helmet all the time. Could she still get a concussion? Yes. Is the sport good for her? Yes.
So and I think just taking a look at that and going, okay, if I'm living my day to day being freaked out about everything that could go wrong,
I think the whole time I was involved with the boxing club here, I was the only one that really got a concussion.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.